Welcome to solverfy.
This is the answer to Chapter 26, problem number 41 from the Smith Organic Chemistry textbook. This problem asks us to devise a synthesis of each of these two compounds using a Heck reaction as one of the steps. We're told we can also use benzene, CH2CHCO2ET, that unsaturated ester, and organic alcohols having 2 carbons or fewer, and any inorganic reagents. Okay, so unfortunately, part A here is actually pretty difficult to do. And the problem is we have to start from benzene, and in order to get the methyl ester to the left side of that first piece of the molecule for part A, it's going to take several steps. But basically, we're going to want to synthesize these two pieces as I've drawn at the top of the screen here, and then use the Heck reaction to couple them together. Okay, so to make the first piece, we are going to start from benzene. And we're going to do a nitration on that benzene. And so to do that, it's going to be nitric acid, so HNO3, and sulfuric acid. Okay. So that's going to add the nitro group. We're going to then reduce that to the amine. So hydrogen gas, palladium on carbon. And I'm just going to start indicating the aromatic rings using the interior circle notation. So just draw the ring and then put a circle in the middle of it. That means the same thing as drawing the 3 bonds. So then we're going to treat this amine that we made with sodium nitrate and hydrochloric acid. So NaNO2 and HCl. And that gets us the diazo compound. So N2 with a positive charge. And then this is counterbalanced with the chloride ion. And then finally, treating that with water is going to get us the phenol. So all 4 of those steps were just in order to install a phenol here, to install the hydroxy group on the aromatic ring. Okay, so now we can take that and treat that with sodium hydride to deprotonate, and then follow that with methyl bromide. And so that is going to get us the methyl ester here. Okay. And we should indicate methyl bromide is going to come from methanol treated with PBr3. That doesn't look good at all, does it? PBr3. There we go. So that is going to be where the methyl bromide comes from. Okay, because remember, all of our carbons have to come from benzene or organic alcohols with 2 or fewer carbons. Okay, so there we go. There's our methyl bromide. And so we can treat the methyl ether that we made with bromine. And that is going to give us the first piece that we need to do this Heck coupling with. So I'll change the orientation here. Okay, there we go. So there's the first piece. The second piece is also going to be somewhat time intensive to make. So the first thing that we're going to want to do, again, we'll start from benzene. And we will treat the benzene with ethyl chloride and aluminum chloride to do a Friedel Crafts. And the ethyl chloride would come from here. So ethanol treated with thionyl chloride gets us ethyl chloride. Okay. So now, having used it, we've installed the ethyl group on this benzene ring. Okay. Now, free radical bromination is going to brominate the benzylic position here. It's going to be the most susceptible position. Okay. And now we can use potassium tert butoxide. Remember, this is how I abbreviate potassium tert butoxide. I don't know. That's the way I was taught to do it. And so that is going to eliminate that bromine and get us the other piece that we need for the Heck coupling. Okay, so now finally we can take our two pieces. So we have this piece, the bromide and the methoxide, and take the other piece that we just made, which looks like this. Okay, and now we can couple them using a Heck reaction, and so we'll use the palladium catalyst, so PdOAC2, and then that's also going to take place with P-O-Tolly and triethylamine. Okay. And so that is going to get us to our product for A, which is going to once again look like this. Okay, so that's A. Now there is a part B to this problem as well. So part B, the molecule that we need to make is going to be simpler. And so we're actually going to start from something that we made in part A. So that's always good. That looks bad. All right. Okay, so in part A, just now we made this molecule. And so we're going to do a Friedel Crafts to this molecule. And so we'll use ethyl chloride again. And I'm not going to show how to make that since I showed how to make that also in part A. Okay, and so that is going to add an ethyl group to our aromatic ring. Okay, so now we can do the Heck reaction right here. And so we'll use this alpha beta unsaturated ester that the problem told us we could use. Okay. And heck conditions. So the same as above, or I guess not above, I guess it's a different page. So the same as the previous page. So the palladium catalyst with P O toluol 3 and triethylamine. So you may see triethylamine abbreviated capital T, capital E, capital A. So that means the same thing as this, 3 ethyl groups on a nitrogen. So that is triethylamine. All right, and so the product of this coupling is going to be this. Double bond here. Okay, and so from here, what we're going to need to do is going to be a reduction to get rid of that double bond. And so hydrogen gas and palladium on carbon are going to reduce that for us. Okay, and so the very last thing that we need to do here is going to be a Grignard reaction. And so we'll use phenyl Grignard. So this reagent, that's going to be 2 equivalents, and then followed by water workup, gets us our final product. Okay, and the last thing to discuss is where that Grignard reagent came from. And so this would be starting from benzene, using bromine and iron bromide to install a bromine on the benzene ring. God, that looks bad. So using bromine and iron bromide to install that bromine. And then I'll put it down here, just treating that bromide with some magnesium metal is going to get us to the Grignard reagent that we need here. Okay, so that's where that comes from. And move this over so that they're not right on top of each other. That's good. All right, so that's part B. Here on page 2 is the last step of part A again, as well as the synthesis of the second piece that we need to make part A. And then here on the first page is the majority of part A and how we made the first piece. And that is the answer to chapter 26, problem number 41.